Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this. A fighter jet swoops through the skies, unseen until it's already engaged, armed with a missile that can strike targets hundreds of kilometers away, before its opponent even knows it's there. This is not a scene from a futuristic movie. This is the reality of Pakistan's J-10C fighter and PL-15 missile system, and it's causing defense analysts across the West to sit up, take notes, and rethink everything they thought they knew about air superiority. The J-10C, also known as the Vigorous Dragon, represents one of the most significant modernizations in the Pakistan Air Force's fleet in recent decades. Originally developed by China as a multi-role 4.5 generation fighter aircraft, the J-10C combines agility, speed, and advanced combat capabilities to compete with some of the world's most formidable air platforms. It is a single-engine, lightweight fighter designed for air superiority and ground attack missions, making it a versatile tool in the PAF's strategic arsenal. Unlike earlier versions of the J-10, the J-10C features major upgrades in avionics, radar systems, and weapons integration, which collectively provide a substantial increase in operational effectiveness. Its aerodynamics are enhanced with a delta wing canard configuration that allows for superior maneuverability at both high and low speeds, giving pilots a significant edge in dogfighting scenarios. Additionally, the aircraft's frame incorporates radar-absorbent materials, reducing its detectability to enemy radar systems and improving survivability in contested airspace. These features make it not just an incremental improvement, but a notable leap in the evolution of fighter aircraft capabilities available to the PAF. The induction of the J-10C into Pakistan's inventory reflects a strategic decision aimed at balancing regional air power. Over the past decade, advancements in neighboring countries' air forces, along with the acquisition of next-generation fighters by regional powers, necessitated a response. The J-10C therefore serves both as a defensive asset and as a deterrent, ensuring that Pakistan can maintain air superiority in a potential high-intensity conflict scenario. It is equipped to perform a wide range of missions, from intercepting enemy aircraft and providing close air support to conducting precision strikes on strategic targets. Beyond raw performance metrics, the J-10C also brings an enhanced electronic warfare suite and data link capabilities, allowing it to operate as part of an integrated networked force. This connectivity enables the aircraft to share targeting information in real time, coordinate with other platforms, and adapt to dynamic battlefield conditions more effectively than older generation fighters. By combining speed, agility, and high-tech systems, the J-10C offers a comprehensive solution to modern aerial warfare challenges, positioning the PAF to respond swiftly to threats while maintaining operational flexibility. The introduction of the J-10C also has broader geopolitical implications. It reflects the deepening defense collaboration between Pakistan and China, highlighting the transfer of advanced technology that enables the PAF to field capabilities comparable to those of Western and regional competitors. For Western defense analysts, this development has triggered careful scrutiny, as it represents a non-Western aircraft integrating highly sophisticated systems and advanced weaponry into a smaller air force. The J-10C's presence in Pakistan not only enhances the country's national security, but also reshapes perceptions of air power balance in South Asia. Its performance in exercises and operational deployments provides valuable insights into the growing sophistication of modern air combat platforms outside traditional Western programs. Ultimately, the J-10C stands as a symbol of technological advancement, strategic foresight, and regional air power evolution, underscoring why defense observers around the world are keenly interested in its capabilities and operational impact. The J-10C fighter jet represents a significant leap forward in avionics and radar technology for the Pakistan Air Force. providing a platform that integrates some of the most sophisticated systems available in modern aerial warfare. At the core of its advanced capabilities is the Active Electronically Scanned Array, or AESA, radar, which marks a major improvement over traditional mechanically scanned radar systems. Unlike older radars that physically rotate to detect targets, the AESA radar uses electronically controlled arrays to scan and track multiple targets simultaneously with remarkable speed and precision. This allows pilots to detect, identify, and track enemy aircraft and missiles at much greater distances, even in highly contested electronic warfare environments. The J-10C's radar is capable of engaging multiple targets simultaneously, providing real-time situational awareness that can significantly influence the outcome of a high-intensity air combat scenario. Beyond its tracking capability, the radar can operate in low probability of intercept modes, making it more difficult for adversaries to detect the aircraft while still maintaining full surveillance and targeting functions. Complementing the radar is an advanced avionics suite that integrates sensors, displays, and electronic warfare systems to enhance both survivability and lethality. The cockpit is designed with a glass display interface that consolidates critical flight, navigation, and targeting data, reducing pilot workload and enabling faster decision-making in combat. The fly-by-wire control system provides enhanced stability and responsiveness, allowing pilots to execute complex maneuvers that maximize the aircraft's aerodynamic advantages. Additionally, the J-10C incorporates sophisticated electronic countermeasure capabilities, which enable it to detect and disrupt incoming missile threats, jam enemy radar, and evade potential tracking systems. This combination of offensive and defensive electronic systems ensures that the aircraft can operate effectively in environments where both traditional and advanced threats exist. In practical terms, these systems allow the J-10C to detect enemy platforms before being detected itself, giving it a critical edge in beyond visual range engagements and ensuring that pilots can engage threats decisively while maintaining operational safety. The integration of these advanced systems also reflects a strategic understanding of modern air combat, where information dominance can be as decisive as raw speed or maneuverability. The J-10C's avionics allow it to share target data with other aircraft, ground-based radar and command networks, creating a coordinated operational picture that enhances the overall effectiveness of the Air Force. This networked capability allows for more precise targeting, reduces the risk of friendly fire, and enables coordinated strikes that can overwhelm adversaries. Furthermore, the radar and avionics systems are continuously upgraded with software enhancements, allowing the aircraft to maintain relevance in evolving threat environments without the need for major structural modifications. The sophistication of these systems has drawn significant attention from Western defense analysts, who are studying how such technology, integrated into a relatively lightweight and cost-effective platform, can influence regional air power balances. The J-10C's advanced radar and avionics are not merely technological achievements. They represent a transformative capability that reshapes operational doctrine and provides a platform capable of challenging traditional air dominance models. The PL-15 missile is one of the most advanced air-to-air weapons currently deployed with the Pakistan Air Force, designed to provide a significant edge in beyond visual range (BVR) combat scenarios. Developed by China, the PL-15 is a long-range, active radar-guided missile capable of engaging modern fighter aircraft at distances reportedly exceeding 200 kilometers, a range that allows pilots to neutralize threats long before entering the enemy's immediate engagement envelope. Its combination of range, speed, and precision makes it a game-changer in regional aerial combat, as it enables a fighter jet such as the J-10C to strike targets well outside the range of many contemporary Western and regional missiles. The missile features a dual-pulse solid rocket motor and advanced guidance systems, which allow for high-speed intercepts and effective maneuvering against fast and agile adversaries. This capability is crucial for modern air engagements, where high-performance aircraft often rely on evasive maneuvers to escape missile threats. By integrating these advanced propulsion and guidance systems, the PL-15 ensures that the J-10C can maintain a strategic advantage in air-to-air confrontations. The PL-15 also incorporates sophisticated active radar homing technology, which allows the missile to independently track and engage targets once it is launched. This fire-and-forget capability frees the pilot from maintaining continuous lock, allowing for simultaneous engagement of multiple targets or evasive maneuvering immediately after launch. Additionally, the missile's radar seeker is designed to operate effectively in contested environments with high electronic countermeasure activity, ensuring reliability against aircraft employing radar jamming or deceptive tactics. Combined with its extended range, these features enable the PL-15 to perform beyond visual range interceptions with a high probability of success, which shifts the balance of aerial combat toward platforms capable of integrating such weaponry. The missile's design also emphasizes agility and terminal maneuverability, making it capable of adjusting its trajectory during the final engagement phase to counter sudden target maneuvers, thereby increasing its likelihood of achieving a hit. In practical terms, the PL-15 extends the engagement envelope of the J-10C, allowing Pakistan's pilots to operate with a layer of strategic flexibility that was previously unavailable with older missile systems. The ability to engage threats at extended ranges forces adversaries to reconsider traditional tactics, as entering airspace previously considered safe now carries significant risk. The missile also contributes to a layered defense and strike capability when combined with other air and ground-based systems, enhancing the PAF's overall operational effectiveness. From a regional and global perspective, the PL-15 has drawn intense scrutiny from Western defense analysts who are evaluating its performance metrics, guidance technology, and potential impact on air combat doctrine. Its introduction demonstrates how modern missile technology can redefine air superiority dynamics, challenging assumptions about the dominance of traditional Western platforms and prompting strategic recalibrations in Air Force planning. The PL-15, therefore, is more than a weapon. It is a decisive factor in modern aerial warfare, representing a leaping capability that strengthens Pakistan's air defense posture and influences perceptions of regional air power balance. The strategic balance in South Asia is a complex and ever-evolving equation, influenced by a combination of technological advancements, defense procurement, and geopolitical considerations. The induction of the J-10C fighter jet, equipped with PL-15 missiles into the Pakistan Air Force, represents a notable shift in this balance, as it significantly enhances Pakistan's air combat capabilities and alters the operational calculus for its regional adversaries. Historically, the region's air power dynamics have been dominated by traditional platforms such as the F-16, Su-30, and Mirage fleets, creating an environment where capability gaps and technological disparities often dictated the outcome of potential aerial engagements. The arrival of the J-10C, with its advanced avionics, AESA radar, and long-range missile capabilities, challenges existing assumptions and introduces a new variable that cannot be ignored. It provides Pakistan with a credible deterrent in terms of air superiority, allowing it to project power and defend national airspace more effectively than older generation systems. The presence of such a modern platform compels regional powers to reassess their own force posture, deployment strategies, and tactical doctrines in response to this enhanced capability. This shift in strategic balance is not solely about raw firepower, it also reflects the changing nature of aerial warfare, where information dominance and networked operations play a critical role. The J-10C's ability to share data in real time with other aircraft and command centers means that it can act as part of a larger integrated defense and strike system. This networked capability increases situational awareness and reduces the risks associated with asymmetric threats, making the aircraft and its missile system force multipliers in regional conflict scenarios. Furthermore, the combination of stealth features, high-speed maneuverability, and long-range targeting introduces uncertainty for adversaries, who must now consider the possibility of engagement from a platform that is difficult to detect and capable of striking from beyond traditional engagement ranges. As a result, the mere presence of such advanced capabilities can serve as a strategic deterrent, shaping the behavior and decision-making of neighboring states and contributing to the stability, or at least the recalibration, of regional security dynamics. The introduction of the J-10C and PL-15 also has broader implications for alliances, procurement strategies, and defense diplomacy. Regional powers must consider whether to invest in upgrading existing fleets, acquiring comparable platforms, or developing countermeasures to maintain a credible edge. This technological race influences military spending, joint exercises, and long-term defense planning as states seek to mitigate vulnerabilities exposed by advanced adversary systems. Moreover, Western defense analysts and think tanks are closely monitoring these developments, not only to understand the performance of specific platforms, but also to assess how shifts in air power balance could affect broader strategic calculations. The regional balance of power is increasingly shaped by qualitative factors such as avionics sophistication, missile range, and electronic warfare capability rather than purely numerical superiority. In this context, the J-10C and PL-15 serve as examples of how modern military technology can recalibrate strategic relationships and compel states to rethink conventional approaches to deterrence, defense posture, and operational readiness in a highly contested environment. The comparison between the J-10C fighter jet equipped with PL-15 missiles and Western combat systems highlights the growing convergence of technological capabilities between Eastern and Western defense platforms. For decades, air power in the Western world has been associated with advanced fighters like the F-16, the Rafale, the Eurofighter Typhoon, and fifth-generation jets such as the F-35, combined with sophisticated long-range missiles like the AIM-120 AMRAAM and the Meteor. These platforms set the benchmark for avionics, radar performance, and weapons integration, with capabilities designed to dominate both air-to-air and air-to-ground engagements. The arrival of the J-10C, however, challenges this perception as it incorporates a suite of advanced features that rival or, in certain scenarios, exceed the performance of some Western fourth-generation fighters. Its AESA radar, networked avionics, and integration with the PL-15 missile provide operational flexibility and targeting reach that allow it to engage multiple targets at extended ranges, a capability previously associated primarily with Western systems. This parity in technical performance is what has prompted analysts in defense circles to study Pakistan's deployment closely, seeking to understand the implications for air combat strategy and regional power projection. The PL-15 missile, in particular, warrants close attention in comparative analysis. While the AIM-120 AMRAAM and the Meteor have long been considered the gold standard for beyond visual range engagements, the PL-15 offers a combination of extended range, agility, and advanced radar seeker technology that allows it to compete effectively against these Western counterparts. Its dual-pulse rocket motor and active radar guidance provide both high-speed engagement and terminal maneuverability. reducing the effectiveness of evasive maneuvers by adversary aircraft. In exercises and reported simulations, the J-10C combined with the PL-15 demonstrates a level of lethality that forces Western analysts to reconsider assumptions about engagement envelopes, kill probability, and the effectiveness of traditional countermeasures. This has led to a reassessment of the relative advantages of Western platforms when facing adversaries equipped with modern non-Western systems, highlighting the importance of electronic warfare, networked operations, and real-time situational awareness in contemporary air combat. Beyond raw technical specifications, the comparison also emphasizes strategic and operational implications. Western aircraft have traditionally relied on extensive logistical support, integrated air defense networks, and well-established maintenance ecosystems to maintain combat readiness. The J-10C, by contrast, demonstrates that similar capabilities can be fielded by a smaller air force with careful planning, technology transfer, and indigenous adaptation. This disrupts conventional thinking about the correlation between military expenditure, force size, and air superiority. Additionally, the study of Pakistan's J-10C fleet provides insight into how emerging air forces can leverage advanced but cost-effective platforms to create a credible deterrent and achieve a strategic edge. Western defense circles are analyzing factors such as engagement ranges, electronic countermeasures, missile reliability, and pilot interface efficiency to evaluate how these non-Western systems would perform in realistic combat scenarios against Western technology. Such comparisons are reshaping defense planning, procurement strategies, and operational doctrine, as the assumption of Western air dominance can no longer be taken for granted in regions where advanced platforms like the J-10C and PL-15 are in service. The introduction of advanced platforms like the J-10C fighter jet and the PL-15 missile into the Pakistan Air Force has far-reaching implications for modern air combat, signaling a transformation in both strategy and operational dynamics. Traditionally, air warfare has been dominated by a combination of superior training, advanced Western aircraft, and integrated defense systems. However, the emergence of non-Western platforms with comparable or even superior capabilities challenges this long-standing paradigm. The J-10C, equipped with cutting-edge avionics, AESA radar, and networked communication systems, paired with the PL-15's long-range engagement potential, demonstrates that smaller or mid-tier air forces can now field highly effective combat systems that alter threat perceptions. This evolution in air power introduces a scenario where battles are not determined solely by numerical superiority, but by technology integration, sensor fusion, and the ability to strike beyond traditional engagement envelopes. For Western defense analysts, this shift has underscored the need to reassess threat assessments, force deployment strategies, and engagement doctrines in a world where air superiority is no longer guaranteed based on historical dominance alone. The combination of extended-range missiles, advanced radar, and integrated avionics fundamentally changes the calculus of modern aerial engagements. Beyond visual range combat, once a domain where Western air forces had a distinct advantage, now faces credible challenges in platforms like the J-10C PL-15. The ability to detect, track, and engage multiple targets at distances exceeding 200 kilometers reduces the effectiveness of traditional dogfighting tactics and demands the development of new countermeasures. Pilots and strategists must now consider electronic warfare, missile countermeasures, and networked battlefield integration as central components of air combat, rather than supplementary tools. This evolution also emphasizes the importance of joint operations, as modern air engagements increasingly rely on cooperation between aircraft, ground-based radar, and command and control networks to maximize situational awareness and combat efficiency. In essence, the operational environment is becoming more data-driven, where the speed of information processing, decision-making, and missile deployment often determines success before physical maneuvering takes place. Moreover, the deployment of such advanced systems has implications that extend beyond immediate tactical engagements. Air forces worldwide must now re-evaluate procurement policies, pilot training programs, and maintenance infrastructure to ensure that platforms remain competitive against emerging threats. The presence of high-performance non-Western aircraft also influences regional security dynamics, compelling nations to invest in either comparable technology or sophisticated countermeasures to maintain strategic stability. Western analysts are particularly attentive to this trend, as it signals a broader shift in the global defense landscape, where technological parity can emerge outside traditional military power centers. The performance of platforms like the J-10C and PL-15 provides critical insights into how modern air forces can achieve deterrence, operational flexibility, and force projection without necessarily relying on the most expensive or traditionally dominant systems. This evolution in air combat doctrine reflects the increasing importance of integration, precision, and long-range engagement capabilities, illustrating a fundamental transformation in how aerial superiority is achieved and maintained in the 21st century. In conclusion, the study of Pakistan's J-10C fighter and PL-15 missile by Western defense circles is far more than a technical curiosity. It is a clear signal that the dynamics of modern aerial warfare are changing. These platforms demonstrate that advanced capabilities are no longer the exclusive domain of Western powers, and they challenge long-held assumptions about regional and global air superiority. From radar and avionics sophistication to long-range missile performance, the J-10C and PL-15 illustrate how technology, strategy, and integration can redefine the balance of power. For Pakistan, they provide not just enhanced defensive and offensive options, but also a strategic deterrent that reshapes regional security calculations. For the rest of the world, they serve as a reminder that the future of air combat will be determined as much by innovation, adaptability, and networked warfare as by raw numbers or historical dominance. Observing these developments offers valuable lessons in strategy, foresight, and the relentless pace of technological evolution in military aviation. The skies are no longer predictable, and nations must be prepared to rethink, recalibrate, and adapt to a world where advanced, non-Western platforms are setting new standards for modern warfare.